Were there any like other record labels trying to hit you up too?
I had Rancho Mille and Manzana, and I was talking to Ramon from Lumbre, but like, I ended up going with Dao because like it just seemed like very professional, and se miraba that they wanted the best for me, not just for themselves, but for me. And
at what point were you like, oh shit, I think we're onto something?
I think it was like 2019. Yeah, I think I posted a cover that Hoy es Diferente with the Bajoloche. I was with them, and then like I started getting a lot of attention. Like I'm talking about like just like 75,000 views and like 3,000 likes, and for me that was a lot at the time. And
we tell like that, just
Angel especially, he sees a lot in me, and like, I'm really like grateful for the opportunity and everything. Like él me dijo like, chamaco, pues tú estás bien talentoso y vas a llegar muy lejos, especialmente si le estás dando ganas y con la energía que tienes. And I was like, dude, like honestly, like coming from words from Ángel Villar, like having all these artists like Lenin, Ariel, Gerardo Ortiz, and like, it coming from him just gave me like an even like bigger jump of like motivation, dude. Like,
what's up, guys? Welcome back
What's
to
up, guys?
another Agusto Papa podcast. We are here once again at Dell Records with a newly signed artist, Emmanuel Garcia.
Let's go.
we out here. We're finally got a podcast with the boys from Agusto Papa. And para presentarnos, les voy a enseñar una canción que está por venir este febrero 23 para que lo esperen. Se llama Pero Yo. Y pues los voy a tocar con mis carnales. Alex García en la armonía y segunda voz. Y Pedro García en el tololoche. Y
Let's
Let's
get it, bro.
Let's make it
Super
happen.
excited.
Let's do it.
There you go.
ya por nombre Pero Yo. Y dice... Pues me voy a quemar bien chido, ando con mi carnal, alertos por toda la ciudad, caravana tumbada, nomás los corriditos suenan, las Cheyennes van atrás, motores 6-0 se escuchan pasar, nomás burrito, bla bla bla, que me tiran por el Instagram, porque cambié de la nada, inventen algo más a que hablar, un fuga pa' la privada, las morras no dejan de llamar, tranqui que no pasa nada, el phone está en modo no estorbar, pero yo tengo un tremendo flow, no les pongo atención, no me asmago el sordo, en acción, billete nomás un clingo, de feria no me preocupo, aquí sobra para todo. Quedó. Para que lo esperen.
There you guys have it, Emmanuel Garcia. Thank you so much for performing that song for us, bro.
Honestly, bro, that sounded amazing.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's like my third corrido, honestly. I mean, like, I got a lot more, like, to improvements, but, that's
Awesome.
probably
Shit,
like
it's,
one of my best.
coming out February
23rd, I think.
23rd.
Assumed. But
That's
it's going to come out at the end of this month, for sure, of February.
And you wrote it and produced the song?
Yeah, I recorded every single instrument except for charchetas, and like I did my own segunda voz and everything too.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
This is a lot. I don't think Jason's ever said that. That sounds amazing. I think
I'm
he's very picky with the sounds and all that, huh?
Well,
Well,
I mean, I'm not a crazy musician, but I feel like I'm able to distinguish when someone like really knows how to play. And
Mhm.
I was talking to him, I was telling him that I would see his Instagram and TikToks where he would do covers on songs, and he was the one doing all the instruments. So that's kind of how you popped off, no?
Yeah, honestly, like I think it was like honestly COVID year. Like I got a laptop and like a little mixer and then like a Scarlett interface, and then like from there I just started learning. Honestly, it was my brother's computer. Y luego pues ahí like nomás aprendí, nomás like over time I started getting better and like I started like knowing how to like, you know, engineer stuff and like get my style pues. Yeah, that's honestly what I call my style, just me on the instruments.
Damn, that's awesome, bro. But thank you for taking the time to be here, you know, with
No,
your brothers.
Yeah,
here
thank
at
you
Dot
guys.
Records. Do you want to tell the fans a little bit about yourself? Like, how old are you? Where are you from?
Well, I'm 17 and I'm from Portland, Oregon. You know, I grew up over here in Portland, Oregon from like my parents are from Michoacan, but like, you know, they came over here to Oregon. And then I started getting into music because of Ariel Camacho. I got a guitar gifted to me for Los Reyes Magos when I think it was 2014. And that's when like Ariel Camacho was barely starting to pop off. And then like, you know, like that's when like I started like getting into music. And then, you know, over time, you know, I was still like a 5th grader when I got into it. You know, no tenía nada que hacer but school and music. And that's what like I started dedicating myself to music.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. So you were the first from your brothers to pick up?
No, era mi carnal Alex aquí. He was the one that started everything for us. You know, he was the one that like got the guitar, but like for me it was my gift. But you know, it was yeah.
Era
So
regalo
they,
para él.
yeah, they got him it, but they told me that it's your gift. And I'm like, oh, and he had it all the time in his room.
Birds, one stone right there.
They were like, uno de ustedes va a aprender.
Yeah, and
los dos.
then we all ended up playing. Yeah, all
That's
three of
badass.
us.
So you're here with your brothers. I think that's super cool. That it's like a family thing.
Yeah, I mean, like we got the opportunity, you know, like Del Records gave us the opportunity to like start dropping music with them, and then we ended up, you know, like let's sacrifice some things and just end up playing together, and es lo que pasó.
Yeah, can you talk about a little bit of how that interaction went? Like, how did they reach out? Was it through Instagram, TikTok?
Yeah, so I think it was exactly August 28th. I was
It's like at
What time?
3:30 p.m.
yeah, I think around that time. I think I was in school when it happened. Like I just got a random like message from like the Dell company, and they were like, "Yo, we like your music, fire," and then like, you know, call this number at this time. And I'm like, oh shit, like, you know,
Wow.
I think I was like in like my late income class, dude, when it happened, and I was like hella shitty myself. Oh, I can't cuss out.
No, you.
No, you
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was stressing inside class, and I was like, damn, dude. And I called my brothers, like, dude, like, Dell Records just hit me up. And like, you know, it's pretty like, I got stoked because like, you know, it's something that inspired me, you know, like Ariel Camacho was here, and it was just a dream to be up here.
Damn, what did your brothers tell you?
My brothers, they're super excited for like, you know, like all of us for the whole project porque ya somos familia, you know. It's something like, no, it's not involved in like strangers or anything. It's just us three, and then, you know, we get along, and we just have that brotherhood bond. So
Yeah, and I think you guys definitely like bounce off each other in terms of, you know, like learning the music and being able to like compose and write music together. Like, can you talk about a little bit of, you know, the creative process of making the music of the project?
I mean, yeah, honestly, nos encerramos en mi cuarto. You know, yeah, I have that little studio, the Scarlet, and then we put our minds together and we start working. You know, especially Alex too, porque él ya tiene experiencia like with writing and like all the other stuff, so he helps me out. But I put the idea, like, you know, I always try to get a catchy beat. Al primero, you know, just hop off with the acordes. And then from there, I just put a tololoche on there to like get the vibe going, and then whatever I could do on the requinto. Because like honestly, like, you know, you can't have a good song without a good beat, and that's what I always think about it. And then I have like the sauce on top, which is Alex, and like me da consejos and like improvements on this, improvements on that, and then it comes out. So what it is.
It's crazy, bro. And then who's oldest, Alex?
Yeah.
Damn, well, those are, I don't know if I could say you, but like, you know, you were once in like the group of Sexta Alianza.
Yeah. Yep.
So, you know, he has some experience. If you guys recognize him, you were with them.
Yep.
Now you're with your brother.
Not with my carnal, you know. Nothing better than being with the brothers, the family. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, most definitely. Your little brother, seeing him shine.
yeah, man, it's crazy. It's unbelievable. We're super proud of him, you know, because like I said, like we kind of started with the guitars in a way, and like he was always there. Like when we were rehearsing, like he was always there, and as soon as he could, or as soon as that we saw he was big enough, like we were like, dude, grab the bass. Y así empezó la cosa, you know, just like jamming out until like he literally just out of nowhere, man, just surpassed us with the talent, man. And, I mean, there's no surprise there, you know. He's been putting in a lot of work, but yeah, that's how it started, and we feel super proud of him, and that's why we did have to make some sacrifices to be here, but if you don't make sacrifices, you know, you'll never know. So
Yeah, that's true, bro.
Give it a chance.
And I also want to give you like the props too. What you did. I mean, I've been seeing your videos since like COVID, I think,
Damn, damn.
and like the consistency, like the patience, like
Yeah, I mean, I've been.
you know, you use the platform, the TikTok platform, which a lot of artists, you know, they don't take advantage of it. But
Yeah, honestly, I think like nowadays, like TikTok is like really like, it's the thing to put your
Yeah.
music on. Cause like fácil, like you could, in just day and night, dude, you could be in a completely different position than where you were.
No, that's true.
You know, I started off on Instagram cause like, you know, like TikTok didn't exist back then, or I think it did like musically. But I started off with bass, and like bass was my thing. You know, he got me a bajoloche cause like, you know, I always took his guitar, y no le gustó.
So, here's
So it's
this,
like, you know,
play this
like
instead.
you stick to this instrument. And then I got the bass and I got a hang of it like really pretty quickly. Ya como a los 2-3 años. Or no, like al primer año de like to know how to play it. That's when I started posting the covers, and then that's when I started getting popularity because like I was just a little like, I don't know, like 13, 14-year-old dude just like that knew how to play the bajoloche. And then people were like, damn. And then that's when I started like trying to build my own style up, and then that's when TikTok came out. And then that's like, it was literally like, it mashed up perfectly together so well to get my name out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
I think you have to know how to use TikTok, right? To
Yeah.
post on there and get your music out there. I remember way back then, you know, we would say like, oh, you know, you can have to make a song that could be like a TikTok sound. And I feel like
or a
the whole-
phrase.
Yeah, I feel like the whole industry like just caters to that now.
Mhm.
And everybody, you know, tries to get their own style. What goals did you have in the beginning when you would post those videos to TikTok? Like, what did you expect? Did you expect anything?
Honestly, I didn't expect anything, you know, because I just decided to post them and like show like what I could do. Because like I was like very nervous. I had like this like little own like page, se llamaba Emmanuel Plays, and I just posted like little acapellas. There was like a little acapella app, and I
Oh, I
posted,
think I know what you're
yeah,
talking about. Yeah, I
and I
remember.
posted like it was just like 3 bars, but it was like the instruments and todos, and I just posted it, and like I didn't really get any attention like that, but like, you know, siempre me apoyaban pues, because like, you know, I was just a little kid that did it. Yeah.
And then from there, you said you didn't really get any attention. At what point were you like, oh shit, I think we're onto something?
I think it was like 2019. Yeah, I think I posted a cover de Hoy es Diferente with the Bajoloche. I was with them, and then like I started getting a lot of attention. Like I'm talking about like just like 75,000 views and like 3,000 likes, and for me that was a lot at the time.
And
And
we tell like that, just that's a lot, bro.
That's a good amount.
well, yeah, but like it's still like 3,000 likes, but like I thought that was a lot for me, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna keep doing this, and then I ended up getting the laptop, and then, you know, just, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, and I just been doing covers and like saying like, you know, a mi estilo.
So right now you're still going to school?
Yeah, I graduate in June.
Graduating. Is it hard balancing like school and music at the same time?
Yeah, it low-key is because, you know, tengo pendientes con la escuela y luego tengo pendientes with like music. Entonces like I need to like do both at the same time, but you know, just as long as I'm not working or anything and just focusing on music in school, like I
Yeah,
can
y'all in
control
school
both
right
of
now?
them. What was
Is
that?
it like school time right now? I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah? ¿Qué les dijiste?
I had school today.
He's like,
You're like, hey, my bad, chief.
I mean, one thing about my school is que ellos saben, like they support me and my teachers and stuff. Like they have me in the yearbook and stuff, you know, because like I always like go out there in the lunch and I play, but there isn't anybody else that does it, you know, because it's like a pretty like not so diverse school with like Mexicans, and so I was just that kid that, you know, like popped out during lunch. I serenaded the teachers on February 14th, and that's what they really liked. I think that was my sophomore year during COVID year.
Damn, you
What
like
songs
the
did you
older
play?
teachers.
Huh?
I was like, what songs did you play for your teacher?
I played like Te Metiste, Yo Quisiera Entrar, and like some Eslabon songs, like, you know, Con Tus Besos.
Right there.
No cap. 500 caballos. Like, start right there.
Damn, I think it's the similar story of a lot of artists where they just start off doing covers off TikTok. You know, like Ivan, he started doing that, and then you know, he just sold an arena.
I
So
know,
think
it's a crazy thing.
Anything's
you know?
possible right now.
That ass.
And what is
So right now you could tell your teachers like, hey, you know, I'm go to Cali to record music and stuff like that. Like they all know you just got signed.
Yeah, I mean, like I just told him, like, you know, I'm gonna be gone for the weekend. Honestly, I'm gonna go do something with music in LA, and then like they fully support me. But they're just like, oh no, check Canvas, you know.
Oh, check
Yeah,
it.
check Canvas.
damn.
That's all
I
they
hadn't thought
say.
of Canvas in like a few years, bro. I was on Canvas and I was like 11:59. I don't know why. Huh?
Yeah, do
Man,
it at
fucking-
11:59.
That's what you would say. You try to turn in the assignment last minute, and that's when it would crash because everybody was trying to do it.
No cap. I do procrastinate a lot of like
Yeah.
assignments. I'm like, I'll just leave it until the due date.
He's like
Especially-
music first.
Yeah, that's what I think about it too first. But like, I always end up doing it at least.
Damn, your teacher watching this, like, what?
Like, that's the clip right there.
Damn, that's awesome, bro. So you tried music for so many years. You finally get that message from Dell Records. Like, what does your family tell you?
They're super proud of me. Like my parents, like I'm finally like, I'm happy that they're watching my progress and like
Mhm.
they're proud of me because like I got my brothers involved and they've always told us, like you guys should just join as a group because Perjo had his own group, Alex had his own group, and then I had my own group, but we were all local, like, around there. And then Alex got the opportunity like to go with the other label. And then me and Perjo were still stuck in like locally. And then I got the opportunity. I was like, bro, let's just get together. And then my parents were like, yeah, just do it. And then they were like all super proud. Like, I just had my most first music video on, I think last week on Saturday.
It was
And-
like trucks and stuff, right?
Yeah, and my parents were there and doing like, just seeing them like there supporting me, recording, like smiles on faces, just like really like made me like happy,
Yeah,
inside.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's crazy, bro, because you're so young and like you have so much to go. Like you know how they say like you're just scratching the surface. Like your progress and like the amount of like success that you could achieve it's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to aprovechar del talento y la oportunidad que
Yeah.
tengo aquí.
Yeah, people might see you young, but then at the same time, you've been at it for years, huh?
I started 2014, so that was, how long ago was that?
Like 9 years?
Damn, yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
How come you guys never decided to start the group together since the beginning?
Yeah, honestly, like everybody was like had their own thing going on. Like I feel like I was just too young to be in that environment and like, playing at tocadas and stuff. And like, Alex, like he was already in it. He had experience. He ya tenía el grupo, there was like no point. And then Perjo, he also had his group. He was doing tocadas and stuff. And, I was still young. I still didn't get into tocadas until I was like 15.
I started gigging when I was like probably like 14,
Damn.
14 years old, and like like going on straight gigs, like ya de 4 o 5 horas, but it wasn't like it was like a local stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But at that time, I mean, I'm 5 years older than Emmanuel, so it's like
Yeah.
I'm still too small to be taking him out and keep him out till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
Playing and stuff. So that's kind of what happened, right? We all kind of started our own paths, just at different times. Like we kind of waited till we got to those like teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
Ya pa' cuando pues uno pueda aguantarse.
Yeah.
And then we finally got to this point where I think we're all grown enough to be able to handle it.
Till 2 in the
And
morning.
what does it mean?
Till 2 in the morning.
What does it mean for you that your brothers had their own thing going on? Whether you say it was like locally or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they're already acostumbrados to what they got going on. That they left that behind and said, we're gonna support you 100%. We're gonna leave all that other stuff to go with you. What does that mean for you?
Honestly, it means a lot because, I never expected it. Like, they always told us to like, júntense, pero like, I was like, I don't think it's going to happen. But like, honestly, it does really mean a lot porque somos familia. And then like, like if we have problems, we're still going to stick together,
Yeah.
Somos hermanos, ni modo que like, we have issues. And we have a beef.
Es cuando hay más issues.
No, but like, I feel like porque somos hermanos, nos podemos dar más consejos sin uno que se enoje.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, because like I feel like if you like try to aconsejar somebody else and be like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about, but like,
Yeah.
but like it's consejos de tu propio hermano, so you have to like inherit,
yeah.
¿Y si te regañan because you're the little brother?
Yeah. I'm still learning, they've been through it, and like I'm barely going through it, so like they're
¿Quién te regaña más?
Alex.
Damn, he didn't even think about it, huh? Half a second.
Right away.
Ya no lo regañas tanto.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm the one that's kind of always defending him in a way, and he's always kind of the one that's like coming at him for something. So
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I guess it happens in every family, he's the oldest and then the youngest, like I guess he's just trying to help me, and I am hard-headed, pero ya como I'm not so much, ya que I know he's been through it, and I just have to listen to him, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. You can, keep the bond strong and keep the music coming. And a question that I had for you was, like, how do you build your style? What are some artists that influence you in building your style?
Honestly, through like people that I meet and stuff that I learn from. Like especially, I used to play with Sebas a lot, and he liked that like trap style a lot. Y aprendí muchas cosas de él, and that's where like I kind of got some ideas from too. Like he told me like just listen to different genres, dude, like bolero or whatever, and get ideas. Like especially bolero, cause like bolero like music, the guitars like they get down, dude. Like it's crazy. Like I've never heard something like that in regional mexicano, but trying to put it into like estilo serreño, it's super hard, and like that's where you could get ideas from. Like just listening to different genres, and then just mash it up all together, and I guess I call it my style.
Damn, bro, that's awesome. And then during like when you were posting a bunch of TikToks like before the record reached out, what were some obstacles you went through?
Some obstacles I went through was like hate, like about my voice and like de lo morrillo que estaba, because like that's all I spent doing. Like I sometimes did get judged like from my voice, because like I didn't fully hit puberty yet, and like I had a squeaky voice. Like I took all those posts down already, but like yeah, that's what like I struggled, but like simple like me apoyaban mis hermanos, just keep posting, dude. Like you don't never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then it happened.
Yeah, how do you deal with the hate? Like, just
Honestly, I didn't do anything about it. I just kept posting.
fuck the
And-
haters.
Nah, no crying.
Ah,
But like I did honestly like take some like hate in, like to like better improve myself. Like like it's always good to like have like an open ear, like take some critics as well, just to help yourself, not just like like fully like bash yourself and put yourself down just because you got a little bit of hate. But I feel like I took the hate in a little bit, like, but like made that to make myself better.
Definitely. I think that's the best thing we could do. Obviously the internet is a very judgmental place, but I feel like you could take in a lot from, whatever's told, and, take that energy out somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean that's what I put the energy into music, and then
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are definitely onto something. You guys are here now.
yeah.
And now with Del Records in the picture, what do you have your eyes set on? What are some goals que se han puesto?
Dude, my eyes are set on like going far, going global, dude. Honestly, like that's the vision I have. I do see like talent in myself and like getting really far in myself. Igual la compañía, Angel especially, he sees a lot in me, and like I'm really like grateful for the opportunity and everything. Like él me dijo like, chamaco, pues tú estás bien talentoso y vas a llegar muy lejos, especialmente si le estás dando ganas y con la energía que tienes. And I was like, dude, like honestly, like coming from words from Ángel Villar, like having all these artists like Lenin, Ariel, Gerardo Ortiz, and like it coming from him just gave me like an even like bigger jump of like motivation, dude. Like just letting me know that I'm still 17 and I have so much ahead of myself, and being this young and knowing where I'm at, like it could really improve where I could be at in the future, like in 3, 4, or 5 years.
Yeah, bro, for sure. And then were there any like other record labels trying to hit you up too?
Yeah, I mean, I had Rancho Mille and Manzana, and I was talking to Ramon from Lumbre, but like I ended up going with Del because like it just seemed like very professional, and se miraba that they wanted the best for me, not just for themselves but for me. And like having that good sit down talk with Angel, like really like I'm gonna stick with Del.
Made you feel like comfortable.
Yeah, that was like family to me, porque como me hablan, como me tratan, y the motivation they give me as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's always good to shop around.
All right, guys, we are back from the break. Angel was gonna ask his question. My bad, I cut you off.
So honestly, I forgot my question. I got really nervous, and what I want to ask you. Oh yeah, I was talking to you guys about signing to Del Records and like how that changes everything. You guys setting sights, even higher. Music wise, we were in the break right now, and you guys are gonna hop on the studio. I feel like there's probably so much going on for you guys, right? While you guys are here, there's like nonstop working. How does that feel for you to be in this environment where everybody's just like composing or doing the guitar stuff?
Yeah, honestly, we've been waiting for this moment. Honestly, like we've been ready and we've been like taking our time and practicing and to get to this point. You know, like not everybody could get here to this point, and like you know we're super ready and like it's been years since we've been practicing así juntos and like you know like we're ready and like we're pilas. Pa
Yeah,
todo.
I feel like this environment is just gonna get some great songs out of
Yeah,
you
I
guys.
honestly think like this environment is not gonna do anything but just make us better. Honestly, like you know, like especially like you know, with the artists here and then like the people here, like you know, they help us improve, you know, and then just like we're just focused on music, nothing else, just music, you know, and that's I like it like that. No más pura música.
Yeah, and
Super.
Angel mentioned that you guys are going to the studio. How long do the sessions usually last?
Honestly, I take like I say 20 minutes on armonía, an hour on requinto, because with the armonía I build like the base of it, like you know like the parones and everything, and then with the requinto, you know, I just add the arreglos and stuff, make it sound like juicy, and then the toloche just probably takes me like 30 minutes, and then voz like you know like 10 minutes. That's it. So I assume like in solo como unas 2 horas y media.
Like per song?
Yeah,
Would
per
say?
song. Per song.
Wow,
That's
so you
quick.
work pretty fast then.
Yeah, I mean, for me that feels long. I feel like I could go super shorter, like if like I'm prepared, like you know, I practice a song, I know what I'm gonna do, and you know, in and out. But like I feel like you know, like 2-3 hours is like the max. I
So when
take
you go
for
into
one
the
song.
studio, like ya sabes everything that you're gonna do.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes artists. We're talking to Yellow Room, and he was saying sometimes artists just go in there and like they don't
Practice.
even know what.
yeah, they just they don't know what to do, and like they just record the song, you know, just la armonía y voz, and then like you know they have to like the intro, the requinto, how long it takes for the voice to get in there, and then the parones and all this stuff. Like you know, like for me it's super easy because it's just me. I know what I want. I know what I want, how I want it to sound, and then that's the outcome. You know, like I give myself my own
Yeah.
product.
Yeah, it's really good, bro. And then what goals have you set for yourself this year?
You know, like some like actual like personal goals. Like I'm trying to write 10 songs every month. I'm trying to hit my first month 1 million monthly listeners, and make it into the top 50s when I drop my first album in like near April.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really-
that's-
Those I already set those personal goals, you know, and I'm trying to
How
get
many
to that point.
listeners are you at today?
I don't know, honestly. I think I'm at 28K, honestly. You know, I haven't released anything though. I haven't released. My latest album I released, I think, was August.
Yeah,
Last year,
Oh,
August.
August of last year, dang.
And I haven't dropped anything yet. So, you know, I'm really hoping with like, you know, like Dao and the attention I'm gonna get, you know, get those monthly
I think
listeners
it'll be
up, you know?
Yeah, I think it's like a superpower of promotion, you know?
Mhm.
You know, all eyes on you because, I mean, it's a Dell record artist and you being you.
Yeah.
So, like, it's going to be badass for you to experience this whole new side of the music business.
Yeah, honestly, like I got to, I think, 100, or no, I got into the top 100s with the Música y la Playa album. And it was like Vida Cinco Estrellas and Llevarte al Mar. And like right there, I did that all by myself, you know, just like promoting it myself on TikTok and Instagram. And like no label at all. And I managed to get to like 82, 84. And I was like, damn, dude, like if I could do this by myself, like imagínate con el apoyo de alguien.
Yeah,
O con
with
un buen equipo.
Yeah.
And then salió la oportunidad con Dell Records. Y luego like I'm just waiting for it,
Waiting
you
for that
know?
first drop, huh?
I'm waiting for the first drop, which is Pero Yo. And, you know, so far it's gotten like, you know, the good amount of attention so far from like, you know, like TikToks and all that stuff. But, you know, I'm really excited for what's to come in the future. Like, you know, once I start really dropping music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a lot that you tried, and you try to promote the music. I think a reoccurring topic between us is sometimes artists just really want to just drop the music and that's it. No promotion,
Yeah.
no like rollout plan. And I think in this day and age, whether it's fortunate or unfortunate for the artist, they need to create the content. They need to think of ways to get the song out there. And I think even when they're signed to labels, right? I think I think the label sees that you're trying, they back you up with whatever you're trying to do. And de todos modos hay que tener las ganas and the vision to promote it.
I mean, yeah, that I feel like, you know, the Dell Records is just like the a resource that I have, but I have to take advantage of it. You know, ellos me dan, you know, like we could do this for you, we could do this for you, but like, you know, they're not gonna be on top of me, like, you know, telling me like push.
Yeah.
They're not gonna push me, but I'm gonna have to push myself and take advantage of the resource that they're giving me to better myself out and like, you know, do it as a team.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
artists, they just like blame the label and they're like, hey, you know,
Yeah, it's not like that, you know, like good thing I have my brother. He's been through it, you know, he had that experience, and then he told me like, dude, ponte pilas porque no se te va a dar todo. You have to work for yourself. The label's not gonna push you, but you're gonna have to like, you know, mandarle mensaje, you know, and take advantage of everything, you know, because like, you know, they're able to put me like on like La Nueva Ola, Música Mexicana Rising, like on like, you know, Spotify and Apple Music, and you gotta take advantage of it,
Yeah.
you know. Like,
and are there any like features right now that you're striving for?
like my goal?
Yeah, like
I mean, I hope to there's this one artist that I really want to do a song with, pero like no, I can't really think of it right now. I can't think, but there's this one artist.
You can mention that you have the Tony one coming up.
Yeah, like right now, current like duetos that I have one with Edgar, the newest sign from here with Del Records, and I also have one with Tony Sucesión. We're literally right after this podcast, we're gonna hop in the studio and
did you
start
guys just
recording
plan
the
that
track.
like right now?
We just planned it right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
literally right
I
now.
was like, did you guys just fucking
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you guys are in this environment. You guys didn't get to see this, but you know, Tony walked in. He's like, "Oh, let's make this song," and you know, the studio is, you know, one door over.
Yeah.
And I think that sort of environment. You know, I'm not a musician myself, but I feel like that's some. Okay, buddy. But that sort of environment is probably what every musician strives to be part of, because it's like an incubator, you know, of ideas. Like, nobody's telling you like, "Oh no, like don't do that," or like they're just like, "Oh, I want to do this," and he's like, "Oh, well, there's all these resources and go for it." I think,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just like the resources of having the studio right here. Like, you know, like let's just do it right now then. And you're like, "Oh, se hizo."
that's hard. And then outside of Doe Records, any other features, any big artists that you can make happen one day? Who comes to mind?
like Annie?
Sky's the limit.
I really want to do a song with Ivan. Honestly, like, you know, I talked to him when he was barely posting his covers. Y la ayudé con unos covers too. And like, you know, just seeing like how far he bloomed and like got, like, honestly, that gave me motivation. Like, I feel like that's where I kind of got, like, I do Sad Serreño as well. And I feel like that's where I got most of my inspiration from. And, you know, that's probably just an artist that I would want to do a song with.
Yeah, that's sick, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to say Ivan, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, how far Ivan went, that's fucking crazy too.
Ivan's a badass artist.
yeah, for sure, dude. His letra and then just like his voice, dude. It's fire. It's unique.
Well, damn, bro, we're rooting for you. Would it be able?
Oh, brother. Oh, no, ¿Cuál cosa, la verga? No,
My bad, guys. We're rooting for you, and would you be down to show us some more songs?
Yeah, dude. I have 2 songs que no tienen nombre ahorita, pero they're pretty fire in my opinion. And ahorita se los enseño.
Get
Es
it.
una romántica y un corrido. And we'll get to it right now.
Let's get it.
De las composiciones que están por venir, lleva por nombre Aquí Voy, márcale compa Alex. Y aquí voy, mi nuevo estilo se nota de lejos. Mi labia, mi ropa, mis carros nuevos. Todo cambia y pues amigos ni tengo. Todo pa' mi bien, que le valga verga al que me critique. Que siendo pobre no fue fácil, lo sé. Lo que hice para salir no fue nada bien. Mis jefes y hermanos, como los amo. Pronto vamos a salir de este barrio. Estoy enfadado de cagapalos. Un saludo para los que me humillaron. Para que lo esperen. próximamente. De las composiciones, una romántica sin nombre, ahí para que le ponen nombre y dice 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Te lo juro por todo, en ese momento mi corazón se iba a caer. No te ha mirado en tanto tiempo y la neta tengo ganas de tenerte. Y me gusta todo de ti, nomás dime cuando yo voy por ti. Mañana nadie va a saber lo que pasa entre nosotros. Hoy nomás no digas nada. A solas me miran de una manera que me seduce como sin nada. Me tienes en loco, mami, y esa noche yo estoy puesto para ti. Vives en mi mente 24/7. Soy el bueno para complacerte. Esa noche yo quiero comerte. Sabes bien que tú también quieres probarme. Vente pa' acá, te llevo a Versace en mi suite con vista de Miami. Ahí quedó las composiciones. Gracias.
Alright guys, that is the end of the episode. Thank you for watching to the end. If you guys stayed till the end, make sure you guys comment down end of the video club. Huge shout out to Emmanuel and his brothers for pulling up, for taking the time to talk with us. Is there anything you want to tell your fans?
Honestly, just be on the wait for the music that's to come. I got a lot of stuff coming. I just barely signed. I'm gonna barely drop my first single, and then I got a lot of albums. And just wait on the music. I'm really excited to show everybody what I could do and the versatility that I have with music. And I hope you guys like the music.
Yeah, that's badass. We're rooting for you. We're ready to see what you come out with. And you're a great musician. You're with your brothers. It seems like there's good vibes, and sky's the limit.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for putting me on the podcast as well. Thank you guys for coming out. And
It's our pleasure,
yeah.
man. Peace out,
Let's
guys.
go.
See you guys.
Make sure to like,
end of the
comment,
video club.